What up, world, and welcome to another edition of Vantage Point. I am your host, MC Sonrize Music, as usual. I'm excited about the show today. First and foremost, thank you guys for tuning in, especially those of you in the live. Make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know you're here, where you're representing. But yeah, I'm excited about the show today. I have the mother of the Matrix on the show, the creator and owner of the Matrix and the Terminator franchise. Man. So we're gonna get right into it. Check out the audio today. That was the audio today. Make sure you guys support these artists as always. Make sure you support the show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Like and comment. And if you want to do a little bit more for the show, Anything is welcome. Make sure you hit that cash app below, and you can support that way. Other ways you can support, as always, tell everybody, tell your mom and them, tell your cousins, your friends, your family, your youth pastors, your any preachers, whatever, anybody of faith, anybody that anybody, just spread the word about the show. Artists, make sure you telling all other artists. Cause we need more music videos. We want to support you guys, all independent, unassigned artists. Even if you know major artists, have them come on. I interview them on the show. Make the show bigger. All right, whatever helps, we'll take it. With that being said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And let's get right into the show. All right, peace.
Sonrize Music.
Welcome to another edition of Vantage Point. I am your host, MC Sonrize Music, and I have my special guest today, Miss Sophia Stewart. How you doing
Well,
today?
you don't want to say miss because miss is for a single woman,
Oh,
and
oh,
that's not me.
my bad.
So that's never been married. So I don't know where you'll get this miss from. It would be
Mrs.
Miss
My bad.
Oprah, maybe, because Oprah never been married, no kids. But you could just call me the Oracle of Sophia Stewart.
Yeah.
Sophia.
Speaking of
Yeah.
being married, so you actually married to a UFC fighter.
Yes, I am, and getting a divorce. Look like.
Ooh, uh-oh. I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So for the
yeah.
people,
We're gonna talk about that one on another
yeah, but
show.
I'm gonna leave that alone. So for the people who don't know, who is Sophia Stewart?
Oh, Sophia Stewart is the creator and the owner of the Matrix and Terminator film franchises. Everybody knows there's I'm going to say still Matrix is a trilogy because resurrection, regurgitation, resuscitation was not the real fourth installment of the Matrix. Matrix Evolution is the real fourth installment, and the book is selling everywhere. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart on demand, Nook Press, and of course on my website, truthaboutmatrix.com or matrixterminator.com.
Yeah.
So please get the real fourth installment because the resurrection movie was John Wick and not Neo. It
Yeah.
was Tiffany with a husband and two kids and not Trinity. It was some old general with dreads that was not Naomi. And of course, Morpheus was nowhere to be seen. Some naked man with the old Joker suit on.
So they don't they
Yeah,
don't
go
have
ahead.
to they don't have to come to you as far as once you write the script, they don't have to come to you as far as the interpretation of it.
Well, this is the deal. They do not own it, so they could not use the real characters. They
Uh
could not use the real graphics, the real special effects, the red and blue peel, Agent Smith. None
gotcha,
of that can be used. And
gotcha,
you
gotcha.
guys didn't even catch that. The
Yeah.
logo raining down, the binary codes, the one and the zero. I mean, how could you guys not catch all of that? Some of the
Yeah.
diehard, some of the diehard fans did catch, uh, you know, John Wick. They said
Yeah.
that's not Neo. Come on, you guys forgot what Neo looked
So so going into how can you explain a little bit more about the legal battle you had? Because for the people that
like.
weren't
Yes, people need to know that I was not fighting for ownership. I already own the Matrix and Terminator franchises by copyrights and
Mhm.
trademarks. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to fight for that. When somebody adapt your copyrighted script and copyrighted book to this to the screen, they're not paying for a licensing deal. It's the same thing that Little Nas X did with Nike, the
Yeah.
billion-dollar company Nike. He counterfeited a Nike, he and his company Mischief and the executive, and sold 666,000 copies. And
Wow.
then Nike came after him for the damages, and I came after them for the damages in the Utah court. First court I came after them was California, but it
Hmm.
was a RICO case because I wanted them to go to jail for counterfeiting.
Yeah,
Because if they counterfeit me, you see what Lil Nas did with Nike,
exactly.
that's two cases.
Yeah.
That's a civil case for damages and a criminal case for counterfeiting because the government is supposed to protect our copyrights and trademarks. We
Hmm.
pay for that.
Yeah, you have to because there's no telling how many people people have have done this to other people, and they weren't able to fight back. So it's definitely a very important thing. So
Yes, and I don't understand how come people do not understand those little intricacies of law. I
yeah,
mean, it's very obvious that I already had the copyrights and trademark to the work. So Warner Brothers never, they can't apply for something with the government that I already own.
yeah,
That would be fraud on the government.
yeah.
You see? And if you
Mm,
try to get something, it's automatically inoperative and validated.
yep. So you said the Terminator was the prequel to the Matrix. Can you explain what that?
Yes, what happens is the oracle's prophecy, the machines in the future, excuse me, the machines in the future, here's the oracle's prophecy that a baby is born, is going to be born in the future, in the past. So they have to time travel to the past because they know Sarah Connor is going to be the mother of this child.
Yeah.
And Kyle Reese, one of the rebels that were battling the machines and the future, hear the same prophecy. So he time traveled to try to save her. He inadvertently falls in love with her, gets her pregnant, and then he has to go back to the future. It's the Immaculate Conception.
Yeah.
It is the Immaculate Conception.
Wow.
You know, can you imagine that?
That's crazy. Wow. All right. So, when did you decide you even wanted to be an author?
Well, I was already an author. An author is a creator of books, and I've already written several books on Matrix and Terminator while I was at USC. My first book, you know, my copyrights are 81, 83, and 84. Terminator did not come out till October the 26th, 1984. Yeah. Matrix did not come out till March the 31st, 1999.
Yeah.
So, and I've written several books on Matrix and Terminator.
Well, I mean, growing up though, that's something you always want to do?
Well, I got a degree in journalism, a double major in law and psychology, because I studied to be a lawyer and a doctor to help people. Gotcha. But well, I've been writing since I was in grade school. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I started out in grade school when I was like in the 5th grade, I think it was. Yeah, my first teacher was a college professor, and then I went on to Max Siegel, former journalist with the New York Times, Emil Kavulia, essay critic, author. Wow. Also Big Apple playwright Paul Cherry, Max Siegel, former journalist with the New York Times, all of that. Wow.
That's what's up. All right, so we're going to take a second real quick and we're going to get into a video and then we'll be right back, Miss Sophia Stewart. Mrs. Sophia Stewart.
Okay. No, not Mrs. Just Sophia Stewart, because I don't use titles, don't need them. And I'll come back and tell you about USC, me being a Trojan.
Gotcha. We'll be right back.
Trey made this beat. Trey made this beat.
It's me, Mario. Hey, talk to him, Double K.
You just have to breathe. You just have to breathe. Trust in him, lay it all down and breathe. You just have to breathe. Just breathe. Yes, all things are possible. You have him and he's in control. You have to trust in his promises, that he is with you and he'll give you courage. Just breathe. Lord, you told me not to be afraid. Just breathe. My help comes from you, Lord, in you I have faith. Breathe. You just have to breathe. Trust in him, lay it all down and breathe. You just have to breathe. Just breathe. Lord, I know you will come through. You make it alright, make the rough path smooth. Wind and waves, they know your name. When you speak, they have to obey. No circumstance is too hard for you to handle. My God, with you, all things are possible. Lord, I can finally breathe.
Just breathe.
I trust that you are fighting my battles for me.
Just breathe.
Breathe. You just have to breathe. Trust in him. Lay it all down and breathe. You just have to breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
Just breathe.
And I don't feel like working on this car today. Oh, this is tight. Ugh. Hey, Lil D, can you hand me a wrench, please? Appreciate it. I know this will get it. Still tight.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Do me a favor. Please go get OG for me.
Got it.
Hey.
OG, can you please help Chris with the truck? Chris doesn't even know the difference between a 916 and a 5.8.
Oh my God. Let me go ahead.
I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. It all started down at Joppy Church. Everybody knew me. I'm Claudia Faye's baby boy, so why they wanna shoot me? Been lied on, been cheated, been beat for some cash. Did 9 years flat while I was treated like trash, but still remain steadfast and true to the game. Invited God into my life and watched my whole world change. I had to get away from there. So much pain, the drama that my homeboys called drove me insane. Rolling 4 deep, the gangsters call it creep. Revenge in my heart from the agony of defeat. It's a cold, cold world, I would say to my son. Pick up the Bible, be a man, and throw away them guns. Verse 48, another man on the run. When one problem in, that's when another problem comes. So I just open up the good book and read a verse of song. Give thanks for my life and let his will be done. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. He be the same Jesus Christ that turned the water to wine. He be the same Jesus Christ, y'all, that healed the blind. Did you hear what he did down in Capernaum? Healed the servant of Paul, say before the hour was done. He be the same Jesus Christ that went to Peter's house. He touched his mother-in-law's hand and the fever was out. He said the foxes have holes and the birds have nests, but the Son of Man nowhere for his head to rest. Little prayer, little power, no prayer, no power. Much prayer, much power. You can call it any hour. You remember the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread? He looked into the heavens and a multitude was fed. He be the same Jesus Christ that let Peter walk on water. And the woman of Canaan, he healed the daughter. He healed the blind, the lame, the dumb, the maimed. He'll trouble the waters if you call on his name. Come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Now the moral of the story is to get closer to God, cause ain't nobody in this church, y'all, promise tomorrow. In the end, he's coming back again and taking all ages. You ain't gotta believe me, go and read Revelations. I thank him for my life, so I treat people right, because he said he's coming back like a thief in the night. Nobody knows the time, nobody knows the hour. Now how can you not know a man with that kind of power? I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me.
Back once again, Sophia Stewart. So you wanted to tell me about USC? USC?
Oh yeah, I want to let people know that I am a Trojan, you know.
Hey.
Um, I went to school with Marcus Allen and Ronnie Lott, the former pro
Wow.
football players.
Yeah.
Marcus is a Heisman winner. Uh, One of my former boyfriend was a Heisman winner, Anthony Davis.
Oh wow.
And I went to school also with Charles White, who was a Heisman winner. He was on his way out. He was a senior on his way out, but I met him through Marcus and the other football players.
Yeah.
And then, of course, those Heisman winners, those three. And so it was a great experience. I went to Marcus Heisman party.
Mhm.
So, you know, very nice.
Nice. So have you met any of the actors from the movies?
Of course, I've met Jada Pickett, Nona Gay, who's, you know, of course, the late Marvin Gaye's daughter.
Yeah.
The guy named Henry, I cannot pronounce his last name, Farine or something with a T, met him in New York City. We both was interviewed at Hot 97 with Mrs. Jones.
Yeah.
This was back in 2005. Yeah. I met also Marcus Chong, who played Tank.
Mm-hmm.
I also got a chance to meet him and some other people. Oh, Lawrence Fishburne that played Morpheus.
Nice.
We are in pictures together. So I've met quite a lot. Now, who I didn't get a chance to meet yet is Keanu Reeves that plays Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know Will was supposed to have played, and I met Will too, but Will didn't play in The Matrix, but Will was approached to play the Neo character because Muhammad Ali was the inspiration for the Neo character.
Really?
And Will Smith had played, yeah, and Will had played, you know, Ali in the Spike Lee movie. Remember, Will had played Ali?
Yeah.
And so they approached Will, but they couldn't analyze or interpret my work. And so Will thought they were just crazy, Andy and Larry Wachowski. They were trying to explain the Matrix to him, its futuristic work. They didn't even know what it entailed. And so Will passed on it, which he regrets to this day.
I bet.
That's all he talks about. Well, he's on YouTube talking about it. You know, it really, really disturbed him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Decision we made.
Really disturbed him. Yeah.
So is there any more?
Didn't get to.
Is there any more?
Of course, Matrix 4. You haven't even read it. You interviewing me, and the book has been out since 2010. And there's 3 of my books on Amazon. You can Google right now.
Yes.
The 4th installment is Evolution. The first one is The Matrix. Then is Matrix Rebellion or Reloaded. Then The Revolution, and then Evolution.
I'm definitely going to be getting it.
Not resurrection or regurgitation or resuscitation.
No worries. Definitely going to be going out to get that. So after those, you have any more movies in the works?
Well, the 4th installment is super. I mean, it's going to make millions and billions of dollars. Think about that. It's all original. It's never been seen on any movie screen. So just think about that for a moment. How super that is.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward.
Yeah, me too.
So
they offered, Warner Brothers offered me $30 million for the shooting script.
Really?
Oh yes.
Wow.
Sure did. For $30 million for that shooting script.
That's what's up. So you actually spoke in a previous interview. You spoke about the STEM program. Can you explain to like the younger people watching the show why STEM is so important?
Why is what now?
Why STEM is so important? The STEM program.
The STEM program. I'm not familiar. What are you addressing? The STEM program.
Oh, I saw
you talking about stem cells?
No. As far as like what's it called? Technology based. I forget what it's called. Shucks. Hold on a second.
Oh, because you're not saying the right terminology, but I can talk about AI.
Yeah, the
I can't
science,
tell people
technology,
about
engineering,
artificial
and
intelligence.
mathematics.
Yeah, I can't tell them about that. It's just like when you see a little 12-year-old, and it's 5 of them had graduated from college, 5 12-year-olds that are going to college well, they've already gotten their degrees. And then they go and they start working for NASA because what they are they're polymath, like myself. Tesla was a polymath, Leonardo da Vinci, to name some people. Well, these people are well versed in math, and the doctors are very much well versed in math. So the new artificial intelligence first starts out as machines or the old metal clankety clank. Because if you go back and you look at H.G. Wells, he was born in the Iron Age. So he saw a robot as a metal machine. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's why they're starting out with metal now. They look like dogs, some of the metal machines, but then they're advancing to Sophia. Sophia is one of the first artificial intelligence, and you know who she is over in the Arab countries. They've already made her a citizen.
Wow.
You see what I'm talking about? And then we start advancing even more in the laboratory, because I was born in the digital age. So I see a machine wrapped in flesh, like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Wrapped in flesh, killed but cannot be killed. He time traveled. He lands naked, coming out of a burning portal, blue portal. He lands naked without shame. He doesn't have a seed or a soul. So they have to tell him to go get dressed.
Yeah.
Because he has no shame, because he's a machine. Now, and look at Kyle Reese. He travels through that portal. The first thing he do is go get some clothes on. But that's how we all come here. But we come through the Matrix portal. The Matrix is a 7,000-year-old Latin word for the woman's portal, her stargate. So when you come here, you come through that portal, and you're in this physical domain that is called the earth. But you come here naked.
Yeah.
And do you know when you leave out of here, you leave naked?
Yeah.
Because even if you're underground, even if you're in a casket, whatever, everything just goes back to the dirt where it came from. The mother ate from the dirt of the earth. What did she eat? She ate fruits and vegetables and animals that were cooked and so forth. And then you go back to that dirt, because our bodies are made and composed of that. I know you don't think of it in those terms.
Yeah.
And then what do man do? He advances in knowledge. And the AI is as smart as the man who is his creator.
Yeah.
So if the creator is kind of nutty, the machines are going to be nutty. If the creator is brilliant, the machines are going to be brilliant. Do you see? The man came first, then the machine. What I wrote was the second coming of the Christ in science fiction form, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. And what happens when man start creating more advanced machines, like the Terminator that's wrapped in flesh, killed but cannot be killed? He started creating clones and drones and test tube babies and petri dish babies and artificial inseminated babies.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Gender benders, gender manipulated, but they're seedless and they're soulless, because they come out of the, man injecting an egg with DNA. Some of them are created like that.
Yeah.
A clone. That's a clone.
Yeah. Are you concerned with like the future ahead with the government having so much access to us through cameras and social media and stuff like that? Like how would we stay protected? Should we avoid social media? Should we like limit phone use? What do you think?
Avoid social media? What do you mean? Why would you avoid social media?
I mean, because like even with social media, they have access to like all your information, your all your pictures and stuff like that. I've heard they're using a lot of your pictures and things like that.
Well, they're using everybody, all the celebrities' pictures. You go on some of these apps, you go on some of these sites like WhatsApp, you go on Messenger, you go on, Instagram, social networks, social media, they are using a lot of celebrities' pictures. And now I heard that they've already completed a voice transaction. That with the machine now, the machine can actually imitate my voice.
Yeah,
and make you think you're talking to me. But guess what? We still have these options called FaceTime, where we can FaceTime and see that, hey, that's not me, that's not you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a scary thing though, because you can take people in, because people don't pay attention to what's really going on. They just take it at face value, and you have to deal with that. But yeah, that's a scary thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a video real quick, and we'll be right back with Sophia Stewart. All right.
The way you walk, definitely the way you talk. I can't get enough of you. I can't take nothing better than your presence when you walking and talking and you're better. You walking and you're better. Baby, I can't take nothing better than your presence when you walking and talking and you're better. You walking and you're better. I can't take nothing better than your presence when you walking and talking and you're better. You walking and you're better. Really, I can't take nothing better than your presence when you walking and talking and you're better. You walking and you're better.
I'm all in, sold out. With God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. I'm all in, sold out. With God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. Tell your problem, nigga, back out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. My God, he gon' show up and show out. I'm all in, sold out. With God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. Tell your problem, nigga, back out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. My God, he gon' show up and show out. Now hold on, let me testify. I speak the truth and won't tell a lie. No cap, yeah, it's all facts. My God, he's all that. I called out and he called back. Took the lead so I could fall back. Follow him's the only option. Straightforward, no stopping. The enemy's watching. Roaming the earth like a lion, he roaring. Has nothing for me. Spreading my wings like an eagle, I'm soaring. Hover above them. No weapon formed against me will prosper. None. With angels on deck. In my time of need to scream, I gotcha. Holy Ghost on the roster. Real deal, no imposter. Shoot your shot and let it block you. In your track, it gon' stop you. Got your back, it gon' watch you. Hard to crack like a lobster. It's a fact, they can't top ya. Like that, they wanna knock ya off of the path that you on, but the path that you on is been ordered and chosen. See, you got God on your side, and with God on your side, man, you gotta keep going. So many doors he is open, not a person on earth that can close them. Quick to fix everything that is broken, just believe in his word and keep hoping. I'm all in, sold out, with God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. Tell your problem, nigga, back out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. My God, he gon' show up and show out. I'm all in, sold out. With God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. Tell your problem, nigga, back out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. My God, he gon' show up and show out. In your time of need when you need him. Heart full of pain and you grieving. Friends not around and they leaving. Insomnia, no sleeping. Alcohol can't stop drinking. Pop a couple pills, now you're tweaking. Suicidal thoughts got you thinking. Close to the edge and the deep end. Give it to the Lord, take a leap of faith. Trust in his word and he keep you straight. Right by your side when the people hate. All you gotta do is see his face. God type of love can't be replaced. The Lord's so good, gon' get a taste. Food for your soul on your dinner plate. Eat it all up, no time to waste. Just ate, let it digest. Daily kill thy flesh. To have God, so why stress? Tell yourself that I'm blessed. Yes, blessed with no sneeze. None. Praise him on both knees. Hands raised, give us hope, please. Deliver us from our enemies. He gonna show out, he gonna show up. Blessings come down, praises go up. Toast to the king, I'm raising my cup. Say it again. He gonna show out, he gonna show up. Blessings come down when praises go up. Toast to the king, I'm raising my cup. I'm all in, sold out. With God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. Tell your problem, nigga, back out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. My God, he gon' show up and show out. I'm all in, sold out. With God, no doubt. Follow him, that route. Tell your problem, nigga, back out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. God, he gon' show up and show out. My God, he gon' show up and show out.
All right, back with Sophia Stewart. So, give me something off your bucket list.
My bucket list to do something, or my bucket list to what? Give me what this bucket list is for.
Whatever,
and I'll
whatever
tell you.
Something you want to do. Yeah, basically like something you want to do.
I don't have a bucket list per se, because I do accomplishments. And something I would like to accomplish right now is for the real fourth installment, Matrix Evolution, to be on the screen. It's a book, and people are buying it globally because there are 2 to 3 billion fans to Matrix and Terminator, to both of the franchises.
Nice.
And we're talking about global, not just in America. We have 8 billion people on the earth. People are waking up every day hearing about the Matrix or the Terminator or seeing it. So now they really need to see you yourself. You need to see the fourth installment. Come on.
Definitely.
That would blow the diehard fans' minds. That would continue the evolution of our own environment mentally for the future. And it'll tell us more about where the artificial intelligence is heading. It'll tell us more where man in the future is going and how we can deal with it and how successful we can become with it.
Definitely.
So that is one of the things that really needs to be done. Anybody out there, let's do Matrix 4. Let's get the real fourth installment out. Let's stop the lies and the confusions and the ignorance. Let's get that done.
Yep, let's do it. So what's next for you?
More Matrix and more Terminator, more licensing deals. The same thing you would ask Nike, same thing you would ask Amazon, Jeff Bezos. What are you feeling? More products, more technology, more Amazon. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give people more Matrix and Terminator.
How many more installments
and all types of licensing deals.
How many more installments you think you can do?
It's indefinite. It's a franchise. Not just can I do, listen what I can do. I have a Matrix attraction, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Okay.
licensing deal.
Okay.
That's a licensing deal.
Okay.
I can do a Matrix comic book or a Terminator comic book. That's a licensing deal. I can do a play.
Yeah.
That's a licensing deal. Do you see what I'm talking about? A graphic novel, an animation.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Matrix 4 in animation?
Mm-hmm.
That's a licensing deal. See, the copyright is like a pie. And
Yeah.
every piece of that pie, you take the book and the script and you create other licensing deals, like the movies,
Mm-hmm.
you see, the franchise, the attraction, the comic book, the graphic novel, a play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can go on and on and on.
Yeah. I was
But everything more spectacular.
I was a huge fan of the attraction that Universal Studios used to have for Terminator that they got rid of. I'm a little disappointed in that. So we need to bring
Well,
that
they
back
got
too.
rid of it because of me, but I'm going to come with a better one than that, because
There you go.
if you saw the Matrix attraction, it would blow your mind.
I bet.
In the Oracle Theater, it's the Oracle Theater and the Matrix attraction.
Mhm.
It's super. No one has ever seen anything like it, where
Nice.
you can actually insert yourself into the movie as one of the characters in the Matrix
Wow.
with the special effects and everything. You know, no one has ever seen anything like it. I showed one page to MGM, Universal, and they lost their minds.
Nice.
Can you imagine?
Nice.
Yeah, so it's not going to be this old, roller coaster, water world. You know, everybody done that to death.
Yeah.
Matrix and Terminator is about the future. So I'm going to bring where you see 3D graphics in the sky of Matrix and Terminator before you get to the auditorium,
Yeah.
before you get to the attraction.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm from the future, all right? Not the past. And I'm not going to copy others. I'm going to set the pace.
There you go. That sounds really cool. I'm looking forward to that. I got a lot to look forward to with that.
Oh yeah, you just have no idea what I have already started negotiating with different people who are billionaires, and come on, you can't lose with a original idea that no one has ever seen or done before. That is the whole spectacular thing of Matrix and Terminator. That is brand new. It's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give everybody more Matrix, more Terminator.
Definitely. So this is the point of the show where we give you the opportunity to sound off, whether you want to say some inspiration, whether you want to promote your stuff, anything, send a shout out to somebody, whatever you want to do. This is your point in the show where you can do that.
Oh, I would like to just tell everyone, get the Matrix, the fourth installment, Evolution. Please get it, read it. Go on Amazon. There's over 500 reviews. Read the reviews. Get my books. And say, hey, send out a demand that you want to see the fourth installment movie that you got cheated out of with regurgitation, resuscitation, resurrection, which was not the Matrix. John Wick. John Wick is not Neo. So everybody, let's pull together. Let's more Matrix, more Terminator. Thank you guys for having me. Look me up, Google me. I've done over 5,000 media interviews. I'm here to educate and to teach you more about the artificial intelligence that's coming to enslave you.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to go out and get my book. And I'm going to read it. Then I'm going to get back to y'all. Make sure you
I
go
have
out and get the
ebooks
book.
Also. Yes.
Yes.
I forgot to tell them.
Yeah, make sure you go out and get that. And this has been another episode of Vantage Point. I am your host, MC Sonrize Music. Thank you, Miss Sophia Stewart. Thank you, Sophia Stewart. I'm sorry for being on the show. Greatly appreciate it. This has been fun. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.